Like heaven, 'cause we don't let the bad vibes get in, we don't let them win. Testify to the strength of a true bond, flying high over the heads of a rude mob, staying at the revolution of the whole cloud, killing all with love. I don't care if they're talking about us, no, I don't care if they put us down, no, I don't care if the sky falls around us, we're riding on a pink cloud.
I was going to wait a little bit longer to start, but really? 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 Not only is the 8th a Monday, if I remember correctly. No, it's a Tuesday. Cunts. Why? Why couldn't it be the middle of this week? Right, what's this adding? It's adding sheep. It's adding... Caves and Cliff Snapshot. Right. What is in this update? What is in part 1? It's blocks and mobs, right? Caves and Cliffs update. Part 1. No, they're adding... No! Fuck! They're adding Clifford? Why on earth? Why do thing? Why? How am I so unlucky? How? How is it possible? Let me go on to this screen. Seriously? Oh wow! Why is my anti-flicker not working? Webcam plus configure video. No, not low light. Hey, where the fuck is power line frequency? Bonk. There we go. I am angry. So. Oh, do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do you reckon we do? Do you want to hop in like voice chat and talk it out and like chill like creative or something? Oh, piss. That's a little bit beyond annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Hi. That is absolutely painstakingly irritating.
When was that article written?
Did you see it was on like Twitter or something?
No, on the launcher.
Oh fuck, I must have like gone right past it. Roaming into a device near you. The 5th.
Well, it was
The 31st was today.
It was today, yeah.
Fucking American date and time format. If it didn't have copper, we'd be okay.
And it's got the amethyst blocks as well,
Fuck.
I think.
Part 1 release date. Okay, yeah, that's that.
Glow squid.
Glow squid, yeah.
Spyglass, trip leaves, amethyst.
Is there any way that you can duplicate drip leaves?
No,
Like, can you bone meal them or anything?
Don't think so.
I really don't want to go and roll all this back.
Yeah, no.
That's actually put me really on an awkward spot because it's 8 days. Could be the middle of the 8th. This is why companies should have a little bit, not a week in advance, a month in advance, I would like to know.
Yes.
Because we've literally just started planning things. Changes, new advancements, caves and cliffs, data pack.
Axolotls.
Axolotls, but they'll spawn in where?
Yeah.
In caves, I presume? Or in water?
No, water, I think.
Okay, so that's fine. Effects, item...
Pre-release 1.
Wait, pre-release one?
There's a pre-release on the launch. Oh, that came out 4 days ago.
Because
But I didn't see that.
Bit. Oh, fuck. And they're adding candles, so that's cool. How would you make candles? Clay? It makes no sense, because it's not clay. What are your thoughts?
They're also changing when you break blocks. You get raw iron, raw. So Fortune will work on iron and gold and copper.
That's actually quite nice. Right.
Cave vines are getting added.
So, and these are all going to generate, obviously, in the terrain. That's a fair bit of stuff. There's quite literally no point in us starting before the 8th. And I'm going to have to regenerate pretty much. We can keep the end and everything, but yes, I'm going to have to quite literally... I'll have to save everything as schematics and then regenerate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which is infinitely annoying. I'm tempted... I don't know. I'm tempted to say fuck it and just go ahead. Hey, Adam. We're having fun.
They announced the release date for the new version of Minecraft.
Yes, and it's literally either
it's
2
a week
days
tomorrow.
or like, yeah. Oh, God. It's kind of, that's throwing quite the spanner in the works. Like, only Mojang can do that kind of thing, you know? Like, I'm sure the update will be great, but like, the thing is, like, there's hidden things we need to account for, like the fact that,
Amethyst geodes and azalea trees.
Trees?
They are the one. Yes.
As in trees, like big trees, or like bushes?
Like bushes, but they
Oh, okay, I was gonna
generate.
Literally, I don't think it's impossible to be bad at Minecraft. You can't be bad at Minecraft. You can only be really good at Minecraft, or like, you know, normal at Minecraft. That's
Yes.
like how I view it. Okay, right. Things that would be really annoying to get hold of if we were to go ahead and roll it out. Copper, drip leaves, amethyst, the bushes. Mobs will spawn in usually because they just operate based off biomes and, you know, water. Drip leaves, I don't know, I couldn't really care less. Oh, this is so annoying. Fuck. I genuinely don't know.
There's some more building blocks as well.
I presume that obviously spawn in the world.
Yeah, calcite
Mm.
and basalt. Basalt was already a thing.
Yeah, there's no point in us starting then.
No.
Fuck.
Pain.
Give me a minute. I need to process this. Is there anything I can do? Like, what have we... I mean, it's taken a few days to get to where we're at now. I mean, now we know for concrete what we want to do.
I mean, yeah, it's just frustrating.
And the other
That
thing
is
is that we're not going to have access to Spigot or Paper for the first couple days, most likely. And all of our plugins are going to need updating. Fabric's going to need an update. So it's not actually going to be the 8th. It's going to be more like the end of the week. Like next, not this weekend, the weekend after.
The 12th, 13th. Frustration.
They shouldn't do this. It's so stupid to give people warning 1 week in advance. Like, we should know 2 weeks to a month in advance.
It's not a mega update for like Spigot and stuff.
It's not, but it's still going to be one that's probably not going to be out for a couple days at least. I don't know what to do. It would have been so much easier if they just not included like copper and such. Like,
yes.
what do you use? You know what, let's screw it. Let's load up the pre-release. Let's load up the pre-release. Latest snapshot pre-2. Play. Like, what do you use copper for? I presume tools and armor and...
Yeah.
Because that's a big one. And then, what, calcite? What was it?
Calcite, that's a building block.
Calcite, which is, I presume, calcium.
Yes, it's a calcium block, basically.
Is there any way of getting that apart from finding it in the world?
No. No.
There is one thing I could propose. I don't know how I would make it work. Probably could. But a specific mining world.
Yeah, they'd be very difficult to
bit
get
like
back
mining
off the
dimension.
mining world.
Yeah, so you could go /server mining world. Or mining.
Yeah, I think that would be possible, but a lot of work because of how...
No, because Bungee Cord supports inventory sharing across servers. You just have to set that. So you would obviously spawn in with whatever gear you had in survival, and you couldn't be on both. And you can't... Yeah, because you can't... Well... Yeah, no, I think if you were to log on to, like, the mining world, it should pull, like, your inventory from survival. Oh, it's such a pain! Why? Why? Because then we can go and mine freely and, you know... And if people want, we could have, like, portals in your base that you could just walk through, and it goes straight to the mining world. Like, I can set those up. I think, like, we can't make it much smoother than that, to be honest. And that means we get to keep the world currently, which is, like, it's still very perfect. Like, the only way we'd ever make this perfect is if we were to wait until the next update, the big one, with all the terrain changes. But that'll fuck up, like, a lot of other stuff, though. And, like, for instance, amplified generation will probably be even more screwed in that version, because obviously if you uncap the terrain height to, what, 300 and whatever, it's going to be even more nuts.
What's... So you got the wall seed.
Single player. Sorry about the Fusion, Adam. It's just a real pain in my arse what they've done by setting this only a week in advance. I think, you know, because I didn't really intend to do much actual Minecraft today. Yeah, okay, so what's the new stuff? There's deep slate, cobbled deep slate, polished deep slate, okay. Calcite. Oh, calcite, okay. There's tuff, dripstone block, deep slate iron, copper. Okay, so what do you use copper for? Currently, they're only building blocks. There's no copper tools in the pre-release. Is there going to be copper tools? Because copper blocks are very nice. But, like, that isn't particularly essential. What else are they adding? Drip
Lightning
leaf.
rods.
Oh no, the moss and moss carpet. That's a big thing. No, because that doesn't... Does that generate naturally?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Azalea. Mojang? I really fucking hate you.
Moss is natural.
I mean, you can bone meal it. I think you can bone meal puzzle or something.
Please tell me you
What
didn't open
a
in the wrong folder.
massive fucking pain they have caused me. There's now a lightning rod as well. No more transport stuff. Bunch of copper stuff. You know, they're gonna need to overhaul this inventory. Minecraft is like Gary's mod. No. No. Gary's mod is Gary's mod, and it's incomparable to everything but like CS:GO, because it's built on CS:GO, or well, Source. No, Minecraft doesn't really have a comparison because it's its own genre. Minecraft made the genre that Minecraft exists in. So when you say like, oh, what's like Minecraft? The easiest way to answer is Minecraft, I'm afraid. If you were to say like, what's like Terraria, you could say it's like 2D Minecraft with extra RPG elements. But you wouldn't say that Minecraft is like Terraria but 3D. Because it for some reason it just doesn't work the other way around. Fuck. Any more new tools? No. No more new tools. There's no more arrows or armor. No more potion stuffs. God damn it, Mojang. So basically they're adding deep slate, calcite, tuff, whatever the fuck that is, dripstone block, big drip leaf, moss block, azaleas, moss carpet, hanging roots. Fuck. Small drip leaf, we already have bamboo. Most of that is manageable. Oh, and lichen as well, glowing lichen. I'm thinking... Oh, there's a glow item frame.
Yeah, with the glow squid.
Oh, okay, right. I'm thinking the mining world is our best bet. And the nice thing about that is we can wipe it when the proper update comes along, and we can get like completely, you know, thingy terrain. I don't think I have a better way of doing it other than just this, to be honest. Like, I don't want to delay the launch because I really just want to play, and I am slightly fearful that if I don't play soon, I'm kind of just going to lose a bit of the drive that I've got in my head right now. But at the same time, we do probably need to have these. Well, we need to have access to these resources. So I think setting up a mining server is probably our best bet.
Without waiting for everything else to come out.
Or there's like a mining dimension plugin. That'd be interesting. Because
I mean,
theoretically, it includes no extra like items.
the frame rate is horrible, by the way.
What even is mine? In the flat world, it's 115.
I'm
Oh
on,
wow, I'm not even limited.
I generated our world again
Oh fun.
in the snapshot.
In a flat world, I'm getting like between 80 and...
Okay. On the portal in my area. On the portal, I'm getting 60.
Oh boy. That's harsh.
Very.
Fuck.
We've been mojanged again.
I swear, whenever you go to do anything, they just come along and they just fuck it all up.
We've been marrying.
It's like stick bugged, but to do with updates and planning things in advance.
Also, the world generation is slightly different.
Hmm.
There are some things that are different from this than everything else I've seen.
Interesting. Oh, so I'm just looking into... There's multiverse, but that isn't specifically a mining dimension. There's no plugins, basically. Okay, I'm just gonna see if anyone else has got an idea. Bungee cord server. I know this is possible, so server do a couple of years ago. And bungee cord modded setup. That is just not possible. You have to make your own versions of these mods. No, that's not what I'm after. Keep inventory on server transfer Minecraft bungee cord. I know it's a thing. Take a look at MySQL. No, don't do this to me. A simple light plugin that syncs players' inventories and armor using MySQL database over as many servers as you like. So basically, we would need that between survival and the mining dimension.
Yes, and another SQL server on your server
I
PC.
think this actually may be pre-included. On a MySQL database, or sync players across data dependencies. Nope, it does need a database. Fuck.
Pain.
Okay, yeah, apparently that's not very fun to use unless you pay for the paid version.
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Copper generates like it's like the plague.
Oh wow, last released file 2013. Yeah, that's not gonna be up to date, is it? Oh, I don't know. If I can't make a server for this,
Yeah.
we're a bit screwed. Mojang, you cunts. Sorry for the stream not being very entertaining, by the way. I wasn't expecting to get a spanner the size of Mars thrown into my works, to be honest.
This came from nowhere though, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. No, not a bungee cord Minecraft server. Bungee cord a mining server.
And then we throw into the issue where bungee cord is affecting inventories too much, like last time.
Well, that wasn't Bungie though.
Oh, that was Ford, was it? Sorry.
Well, no, that was Forge, and trying to use it as a proxy didn't work because of certain, was it a certain mod or something? And we were using Waterfall, which didn't play very fair. And the version of Forge we were using didn't support that either. Like, not properly.
Oh, that was Immersive Trains.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I'm really having an absolute moment here. That's really not fucking funny of them to do. Hi Lucas. We're having a bit of a brainstorm right now.
We're having a problem, yeah.
Just as we plan to launch the server, Season 7, at the end of this week. Minecraft. Mojang, in their infinite wisdom, decided to announce the release date for the next update. The 8th. 2 days after the last day that I would have launched the server on, possibly. So that's nice. After the world's been pre-generated, changed thoroughly to accommodate everyone's things. Pre-generated the whole way. Map has been done. So we're trying to think of what in fuck we can really do at this point, other than just either wipe the whole damn thing and remake it, which will then delay the server launch by a good week and a half, probably, or make some kind of mining server where you can go and we can wipe that world.
It's, yeah.
The only
Either
thing I
way
can
is
think
not
of is if
good
we could
way.
somehow use world edit to replace stone only, but as clusters.
I don't think we can do that with all of it.
Neither do I. Mega bad timing or mega bad thing. It would just I right now have a lot of drive to play, and in 2 weeks I think my enthusiasm would have been knocked off the planet.
Yes, yeah.
I was literally going to either launch between this Wednesday, so 2 days, and this weekend. Those were the in-betweens for the launch. The pre-gen is the least of my worries. It's more so wait, because it launched on the 8th, then you have to wait for Spigot, then you have to wait for Paper, then I have to wait for Fabric to update along with Phosphor, Lithium and Sodium so the game plays nicely. Then we have to wait for World Edits to update, although that one normally is good for cross-version. We have to wait for Waterfall to update, which is normally pretty quick actually. Then we have to pre-gen the whole thing. We have to make sure that we bring, because obviously we brought terrain over from Amplified. So I have to make sure that Matter is updated as well to 1.17. There's a lot of fucking hurdles that's going to introduce. It isn't just the delay to the 8th. It's more like a delay to the next weekend, after the 8th. Because that's just, we have a lot of other stuff that's included, not just vanilla. Oh, and the plugins, actually, that's a good point. Discord SRV is going to break. Dynamap is definitely going to break, because Dynamap breaks whenever you do anything to Minecraft.
The pre-gen would take
a couple days.
A couple of days.
And the map would also then take a couple of days after that, even if they're running at the same time.
Yeah.
Even with the 100 chunks per second for the overworld, that's going to take quite a while, because we would still be generating to 5,000 blocks across. And if we were to update the world in its entirety, it might change the world gen. My island might look like shit.
It doesn't look that much different. There's a few things strange about. It is the caves are the same as the big holes in the ground for the amethyst.
The only thing I could think of that would be the easiest thing to do would be a plugin that adds a special dimension with its own portal, which could be a mining dimension, but there is no plugins for that as far as I can tell.
I mean, we can't really shrink the world because we've already generated it.
Yes.
And we've already world edited some things which will break certain other things.
And the problem of shrinking the world is beyond just you can shrink it and you haven't built out there yet. It's more so just for instance, we've set the world border to 5,000 blocks. Let me screen share real quick. There you go, display capture. And full screen. We've so this is where we are. And if we want sand, I mean, the furthest we could generate the world out to would be there, which would be 2.5k. So 5,000 blocks diagonally. Brain. Yeah. You know what I mean. So we wouldn't have access to those. Those we could probably nab. They would be regenerated. The mesa would be changed. It's just not a fun time. And even if we were to shrink it, we still would have to go. You wouldn't be able to get copper underneath your island. Nothing that was now generated, in the world, would be part of the features of the terrain that you're then building on. It would be far away and you'd have to pull it back to where you are. It's actually a fair bit more. You also have moss. You have all the different types of blocks that they're adding, that even if it's obviously not the new cave system, it's the new blocks. They're adding the drip leaves as well. They're adding the, what's it called, azalea. They're adding that too.
There are things that
They spawn
would be
in
a pain to bring
biomes. They
back,
change
yeah.
feel. Like we could go and like we could shrink the whole world to like here, but then we'd still have to go out. It's like if like no lilies, like lily pads were around your area and you lived in a swamp. You'd have to still go to another swamp and then lay down all those lilies, and you would never be satisfied with it because you know that you placed them. That's the paradox that I say. I don't like terraforming, but I always like other people's terraforming because I didn't place it. So it's basically like the world has generated it. Whereas I'm never satisfied with my own terrain, like manipulation. It isn't good for me. But yeah, it's just a massive clusterfuck, to be honest. And like, for instance, if we were to shrink the world down, you could not go exploring past like, because we'd have to really shrink it. If you're gonna shrink the world to do this kind of thing, we literally might as well shrink it to like here, like a tiny square of like maybe like 1,000 blocks around spawn, like 2,000 blocks around spawn. Like, it's just a pain. What do you reckon, Odd?
It's a massive pain whatever we do.
Yeah. Possibly trim the areas that aren't being built in after the fact.
Maybe, but
this could have all been avoided if Mojang would actually fucking announce when they're going to have this more than a week ahead of time.
If I was expecting a date, probably in the middle of June.
I was expecting late June, like middle to late June.
Because Mojang have never been good at telling us when things are coming.
No. What stuff generate above ground? Where does all the moss and stuff generate in? What biome is that?
Lush caves.
No, I swear moss can be above ground.
Moss can be above ground. I can't remember where they said, but somewhere. I mean, the thing about that is that most of them now wait for updates.
Yeah.
They've stopped updating worlds because it breaks it.
No. Basically, I'm trying to do the least amount of shitfuckery with this world as possible. Like, we do have a very good plugin. We're using Chunky, which has actually been really good for like chunk management and that kind of thing. So we could shrink the world. It's just really a pain in my arse, really. And at the same time, you'd want to go, like, I would want to set like a 1,000 block radius, like border, to make sure that no one goes past and builds stuff. But at the same time, I need resources from beyond that limit. So it's like, yes, I do know, Lucas. I'm not stupid. It's called part 1 for a reason. They're adding all the terrain stuff later.
But the issue is that we still want the new blocks now because they're new.
Like, for instance, I can already see myself using a shit ton of drip leaf and small drip leaves, and I can use moss everywhere in the jungle. Everywhere in the jungle. And the azalea, that would be quite nice in pockets as well. You know what I'd add to Minecraft? More fucking, like, foodstuffs other than glowberries.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like, you know, you can have a farm area, but it's actually quite boring at this point. Right, Sash server. Oh, I'm not. I'm on the snapshot thing.
We're not starting pre-release. We need paper.
No.
Yeah,
Because there is a good reason why for many years we have never gone to a snapshot or pre-release.
The vanilla game is unplayable currently.
Yes, I'm not playing that.
So waiting for fabric and lithium and sodium is the only way I will willingly play Minecraft.
Yeah, same. Right. Biggest pain in my fucking arse, Mojang. it's so unnecessary. Like the way they handle these things, it's so unnecessary.
If they gave us a whole nother week warning, it would have been frustrating, but we would have said, okay, it's worth the hit to redo it.
Yeah.
Because it's literally only a week.
Where's my sky not working? Oh, my thing's went off.
You're on,
Okay.
you're on,
No, I am on fabric.
hmm.
Realistic sky. Done. Oh, that needs to go above. Yeah, I don't know. This is just a massive spanner in the works for basically fuck all reason. No, I think that's shifting blame onto those who don't deserve it, Lucas. Mojang is the problem. Like, they're the ones who make this game quite literally unplayable. Like, they've made it, like, to the point where you have to rely on mods. They're basically doing the Bethesda of the gaming world right now. Like, if the base game ran like this, looked like this, had the options of, you know, fabric and such, then I wouldn't be fussed. I would say, screw it, we'll go to a pre-release, and the server performance is shit. If you don't use paper and you don't use spit and you don't use forge, the vanilla server jars are disgustingly badly developed. Like, it's not even funny how little they give a fuck about their own server jars at this point. They know that only, like, you know, people who don't, like, do fucking, like, you know, fuck all are using them. So that, you know, it's just so stupid.
The issue is mods and plugins, but because we have to use them.
Yes.
Otherwise,
we don't really have a choice.
Like, I don't want to play Minecraft at 60 FPS.
No.
With a monitor.
That is quite literally, what, a quarter of my refresh rate on my Marta. Like, no. No. I'm afraid not. And also, it's not even the frame rate. Same server runs single player. Yes, it does, but that's single player, Lucas. That's the problem, is in there's only one person. Like, and generally in single player, if you even have, like, another person in, you play very close together. Like, there's very little load, whereas if you have spigots, and, like, it's not just stability as well, it's, yet again, all the plugins and data packs. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't want to make trapdoors and get 2 trapdoors from 6 planks. You can fuck off, Mojang. That's not how that works. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a problem, and it's a decision that Mojang made, but it's like they don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Because of the existence of platforms like Spigot and then Paper and Bucket and Forge, they don't have to worry about it, because people who will stress the vanilla server jar to that degree will probably just use those platforms, you know? So it's kind of, it's a bit of a null problem if if it's targeting that. But, like, I remember, what was it? It was 1.16, I think? Maybe 1.15. And I remember the tweet from, I think it was Doc. Do you remember that, Odd? Where they were saying, like, yeah, we've just tested out the newest, like, version on, like, the newest vanilla server jar on, like, a 9900K at, like, 5 gigahertz with, like, 64 gigs of RAM allocated to the server, and it runs like shit. And he's like, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. I'm gonna see if I can find the tweet real quick.
The pre-release is not good on the new survival world, on a, like, regenerated seed.
DocM 77.
It's 60 at max on a regular generated world, let alone without the amplified stuff added in that we've done.
It's an 8700K. I remember someone tweeted about this.
It was Exuma tweeting it.
No, DocM. Yesterday we ran a test with the Hermitcraft server in 1.14.1 on a totally OP brand new server, 8700K, 64 gigs of RAM. All I can say is this will be rough for the next few weeks. It all hopes on Optifine team to save us, otherwise we have a huge problem. That's DocM. Like, I remember this tweet because at that point we were going to change, and I was like, oh fuck, that's not a
Like,
good
okay.
sign.
I can definitively say I'm getting 10, 12 times the FPS on Fabric with all the mods than the pre-release.
Yeah, I'm currently getting 360 FPS with a like 8-chunk render because this is what the planning server is limited to. With amplified terrain, which we all know ruins frame rates to a disgusting degree because of the shadows. But I'm getting 360, 353 in a flat world. I was getting 110, so a third with a flat world. That's not concerning at all. Like, there you go, I almost cracked 400 there while streaming, obviously. Oh, and there's literally zero stutter when you run all of this. Oh, goodbye.
I alt tabbed and it carried my my crouch downwards.
Oh, fun. Oh, Mojang, why do you do this to us? It's annoying because I know that they know the release date more than a week in advance. That's what irritates me the most. And not like it might be launching then, it is launching then. They've had that ready to release, that statement, for a good week. And they probably knew it was going to release unless it was like a major bug.
Yes, it's I would call it unplayable.
Like, we weren't kidding. It's the same level of unplayable. If you want me to put it into context, this will Otter will resonate with. It's the same level of unplayable as trying to build in 1.13 in a jungle. You break a block, the game froze for 3 seconds. 3 seconds when you break a block in Minecraft.
Is that trying to play?
Hilarious.
It's worse than playing Cyberpunk on release.
Yeah. Although there's less T-posing in Minecraft. I was really excited to just chill on the planning server, build some stuff, trying to like figure out like, you know, farm locations and such. But like now I just have to make a really annoying decision. Ideally, we wouldn't at all wipe or trim this world. We would just make a mining world.
That is the ideal world idea. The second
It's
best
also
option is
the
trimming
least
it.
doable, yeah. Whereas trimming is literally as simple as me going /chunky trim
The
1000.
the third option is redoing what we've done for 1.17.
Buying a new Sims pack that comes out tomorrow. As long as it's not the price of a full AAA game, I don't care. Your choice to give money to grubby EA.
The new Sims pack is also available if you're not willing to pay for it currently. It's been leaked. You can get it online for free.
Ah, okay.
Still haven't out yet, and you get it online for free.
€20. What would you have, Odd? Would you rather have the entire Elite Dangerous Odyssey update for €6 more, or a Sims pack that does fuck all to the game? Your choice.
I mean, it's not
Sorry,
hard to
was
do.
that like slightly passive aggressive? It kind of was meant to be. I just hate EA. Like, I have a problem with people who feed money into companies like that, which is literally people who buy Sims packs. I'm sorry, that's literally what it is. I would sugarcoat it, but honestly, I don't really care. Don't fucking come like running towards me. That's EA coming with the Sims packs to people. Buy the fucking packs, you cunts! Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's the same level as Bethesda tried to sell like Fallout 76 for like full retail price when they instead actually dropped the price because they knew it wasn't worth that much. Tell that to CC? I have told that to CC. My favorite statistic is telling people how many, like roughly how many hours I have in Minecraft after buying the game for £8 when it first released. £8, and it's provided me with probably approaching like 10k hours. It's gotta be. I've spent so much time in Minecraft.
Like the fact that I've spent 1k hours on Skyblock.
Yeah. And
That's
I've
a
been on
fraction
like
of
a
my
million SMPs. I've played since first release. I played on 3 different platforms. I probably have over 10,000 hours in Minecraft, and I paid £8 for it. Just as a so that would be literally £8 divided by 10,000. Is that 100,000? Yeah. So that is, oh boy, 0.08 of a pence per hour. That's incredible if you think about it. 0.08 of a pence an hour. I love this zoom, by the way. Literally just pixels. Fuck. Mojang, why do you do this, you fucking cunts? Okay, well, today was gonna be a possible, like, building and trying to brainstorm shit day, so I guess, you know, we're going more for the brainstorming part. Fuck. Actually, why am I searching mine dimensions? I should just search custom dimensions, right? Yes. Custom dimensions defined via data packs as separate worlds. It only supports 1.16 and 1.15. You can also download 1.30. Go back up just in case. I love that. So the plugin puts the data pack that has a dimension in your world's data pack folder. For example, worlds/data packs. Remove, rename any worlds that have the same name as custom dimension. Start the server. Yeah. You know what? Oh, fuck. Ugh, I can't make a decision. Fuck. Okay, can you load up the map for a second, Odd?
Which map?
The map. Map.
Yeah. Yes.
Where do you think we should put a world border? If we were to trim it all the way back down, where do you think we should put one?
Without affecting any world edit.
Yes.
It has to be to the
end and to the thing, right? I don't care about the stuff in the top right. That can get fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it needs to at least be what? So it's the spawn is at 1,700 and top of your base is at 1,000. So it needs to be at least like 1,000 blocks.
Yeah, and then out to the Guardian Farm.
So that's 1.2 all the way to. It would be. So if I did like 1,050. Right, I'm gonna go on survival, so I can change the.
At that point, it would be equally efficient to regenerate the world. Then, because of the number of extra chunks the further out you go.
2 mushroom biomes within. There's 3 actually. There's one there, which is odds. One there. There's also one to the south, which is over here. Basically, if people want mushroom
And a
islands,
mesa.
Yeah, there's a mesa. Obviously, a bunch of shit. Like, this is probably the best map we've had in terms of like.
But we found a seed checker.
Yes, which literally chews through CPU usage like you wouldn't believe, and all of a sudden I feel so vindicated for having 16 cores.
It took what, 3 hours to get the seed?
Yeah,
Plus...
no. It took me like a night and a half because I literally sat in a group chat with someone, like just, you know, kind of going for it. World border set. It's across, isn't it? So we need to do like. If I do 2,500.
I don't think that's enough, but we can try it.
Look on the map. It's just past the Guardian Farm.
Okay, then.
We still have access to a swamp. Is aimed that we don't have access to. We don't have access to the witch farm. Who gives a fuck?
Sand, but we'll live.
You're not wrong. I don't want to go any further.
Yeah.
Like, ideally,
because
it needs to go less, like 200.
It is equally efficient in terms of generation to regenerate what we've got at this point.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't want to do that.
Yep,
I
because
really, really, really
we have
don't
to
wanna do
wait for
that.
World Edit.
Yeah, I want to at least be able to play while we allow things to mature as such. Like, essentially, when you move to these new versions, you're essentially paying the early adopters tax of that version.
Or we can wait.
I don't want to wait.
Like use our world as it is and not update.
Yeah.
We finish our season, build what we want, and then we update to the full update.
No. Well, no, honest. I think that's too restrictive.
Yep, it is.
Like, I was kind of fine with this being... So basically, my idea was we have the Simple Portals mod, which basically can instantly teleport you within this world. So, we would have in spawn, near this guy, you know, where you can spawn in from the lobby. You have a different portal that can either take you to the north, to like just outside where we would have generated for this update. So you can go into there, or you can take it from your base, whatever. I can put portals wherever, who gives a damn. And you can get teleported there, and you can mine there. So you have access to all the caves, you have access to all the new, like, actual proper resources past there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, realistically, they're not adding any blocks, are they, in the next update? It's just generation and implementing those blocks properly in World Gen.
And the world height.
Yes, which is, well, that's coming proactively, though.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a good point, actually, because we will get the stuff in this world. We just need to wait for it to update for the world height, because then you can move your world forward. And because they're doing the world upgrade thing, so it'll essentially just get rid of the bedrock, and it'll fill out another 64 blocks with all the new caves, all the new blocks. So you will have access to that around here. It will just be later in the year.
I would not be against that. I'll just leave it.
So, but for now, I do think a decent sized terrain shrink is in order. Like, I think we should be able to still access the mining desert. I don't know. It's just a question of how far out do we want to go? Like, how much do we want to regenerate, and how much do we want to restrict ourselves until we can update and then regenerate the world?
Well,
because we have two options. We either basically just keep it at 5k, and then when we get the update, it's kind of the awkward thing. We don't.
Or we just say
update.
we can't build outside of the world border.
Yes, well, that's what moving this world border in is, basically. Like, I don't have to delete this yet. Like, the world border is still here, so we can't access this out a bit.
That's fine. I think this is fine for now.
You know what I'll do? Is that correct? Thank you. I'm thinking, for now, I'm going to set the world border to what it was before. Everywhere outside of spawn should not be built in. It can be destroyed. We can farm it for resources, but it should not be built in. We can still mine everywhere. We can still go get sand. We can still go to the mesa, still go to, you know, get other stuff. But if the time comes and we do want to trim, we will be essentially deleting everything past as a square, everything past this ocean monument. And then that will be regenerated.
We could trim it tighter as well, like literally to the edge of it.
Yes. Well, bearing in mind we also have like padded chunks.
Yeah.
Like, ideally, what is that? So that is to the edge of your base. Did I say it was like 1,000?
It was 700.
700. So 700 across. That's okay. So it's a little bit past 700. Basically, I was thinking we could trim just around the jungle, and then regenerate past that, obviously.
Yeah.
Because it is the caves and cliffs, so we would get update for down here, obviously. But then we could pull it like as tight as possible. Thank you, Mojang. You've really just thrown a massive spanner in my fucking evening, and I really don't appreciate you for doing that. Thank you. I think in the future, though, it would be a good idea to get the custom dimensions one. I'm going to give it a try. Maybe like try it on the planning or creative server or something.
Yeah, we can try it at some point.
But yes. For now, I'm just gonna like put out a PSA. Like when the server launches, I'll just put out like in the at everyone. I'll just say, don't build outside of the jungle, basically. Like everything outside the jungle is off limits for now. Otherwise, we're gonna have a lot of trouble, and your builder will be wiped. Like if someone does end up building out there, I'm afraid it's just gonna be, suck it. I'm not gonna not, you know, sort that out. Just because you built outside, like you were told not to.
We are recommending Schematica. So if you do it, you'd have to rebuild it using Schematica.
Yeah. Or Lightmatica. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like plan out like what kind of farms I wanted to make and such, you know? Game rule. I'm gonna set this to do daylight cycle falls. What a cunting time, you know?
I actually only saw it logging into Minecraft.
I would have been happy if you'd just not seen it. Just like if I had just been, you know, like blissful ignorance. Oh, fuck. Okay. So.
Like, I saw it and I wasn't expecting it to be a week tomorrow.
No, neither was I. I wasn't even I wasn't really expecting them to even release it in June.
Yeah, I was expecting early July.
I was expecting late June, which would have been fine by me. But hey, at least for now, we have a game plan. I'm just gonna fuck around with some stuff this evening. I have no intentions of doing anything massively productive. I want to try out like some of the stuff that we have, like for instance the custom portals. I really want to give that a shot. Because we do have it on here. Like we have the same data packs and plugins on this server. I think, right?
I believe so. I think you copied it after we
or not. Oh no, there you go. Yep. It works with Crying Obsidian. Cool. God, what cunts. Love you, Mojang, but like, come on, have some better communication skills than this, please. Jesus Christ. Got the communication skills of like a really bad ex.
Do we have all that on here?
Yes.
It's an axe, isn't it?
Yeah. Or you can do // bond.
Okay.
I can't remember how what the like dimensions of this was the last time I built it. My portal. I mean, I'm excited for them to release the update. Like, it's nice and it's great that the game's getting more development and such. It's just they do need to work on communication. Like, especially when basically most of the people really keeping Minecraft alive at this point are playing on SMPs. Like, those are what draw in the views. That's what makes Minecraft, you know, still a big thing. And it's really hard to plan an SMP out, especially a season of an SMP, when you have no fucking clue when the world's going to get updated. Or, like, you know, when the game's going to get updated. So you do all this planning, all these, like, you know, literal days of making sure the server will be ready for this day. And they just go and say, nah, not happening. And it's just, it's such, like, it's just unnecessary, in my opinion. Like, especially when they know in advance that they're going to say, like, you know, they're going to plan it for whatever day. Oh, I forgot about that. I have the... Oh. No, I guess I double-clicked or something.
Okay, I'll throw out a voice and let you
Okay.
build.
See you. What a friggin' time. But yes, also, sorry, Adam, my brain just on fire. Thank you, Mojang. Yeah, 1.16.5 is the latest version. I would highly advise you either download Optifine, because that's the easiest one for you to just go and install. You need to run the game once. You need to run 1.16 once, and then you can go and download it from Optifine, and then just install it. And it just makes the game run so much better than, like, default. What a pain. You played it before? Okay, interesting. Mojang. Back in 2012? Yeah, nope, it was what, 2011 beta, or I think. God, 10 years. No, it was in full release in 2011. Okay. Hey Jolly, how you doing? Sorry, my brain is absolutely clusterfucked right now. Thank you, Mojang, for that. Would I want this? Like here? But I'm just trying to plan out like general structure. I'm not even like building anything nice. I'm just building out like bricks and stuff. I just want to see like how I'm gonna. I don't know. I just want to see how I'm gonna plan out my like base. How I'm gonna get around. Whoa. The portal's not cursed. Did you go through it? Oh yeah, of course, the render distance. I've been playing Minecraft since release. Thank you. Brain is stable enough? That's something that I might not agree on. Like, can you go through the portal and not break odd? Pardon me. Apologies. I've just realized I'm gonna have to get mobs up here. That's gonna be interesting. This is quite nice though. This is like a nice little sheltered overhang area. It's quite nice because it's actual flat terrain at like the top of a amplified biome. Oh, you're not on a wall. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. We love that. Good stuff. Okay. Right, okay. I'm thinking with this, because I don't want to block off that waterfall. You know, I could actually, this could go, if I just break apart a bit of the wall kind of deal. You know, let me clog that up for a second. Stirring the pot. I love that emote. There's so much Otter character to it. Let me clear the weather and also do slash game rule. Do weather cycle false. Let's stop. Thank you. Like I'll be able to walk out here, and then the thing is that I always like notice when I build really high up, it's obviously you want to have the bulk of your storage close by to where your projects are, so you need to have like a central service elevator kind of deal. Like this needs to be the main way up. That's a good point. I need a way down as well. Do I want to like space that out width-wise, or do I want to go like further in? So you're gonna buy the demo? Ah, okay. In this game, and you didn't own the game until 2015. Ooh. Yeah. You have to buy it on Minecraft.net. Now I can break that, and that should be able to fill in. Oh, crap. God damn it. Need to wait for that thing down, and then I can do this. There you go. That kind of works. We can live with that. But yes, I kind of need to figure out like a central spine of my island. Like my slime farm is down there. That's a good point. 128 blocks. Oh, I'm going an AFK spot because obviously, if I need to be at max 128. So ideally, I should have like a storage room in there, in the wall. Because then I can sit above here. Yeah, it would need to be like down here. Sorry, my voice. Oh, sweat window. And then, is there any other farms around here? Because generally it should be okay, like in terms of the distance around me. Oh, I do want to have a mob farm somewhere. Now that's actually a bit more of a pain than you'd think. Where would I want to put a mob farm? I can't really put it there. That's a bit unfair. How wide is... It's... Water is 8 from source, right? So it would be 15 blocks wide. I'm just thinking, could I have a mob farm inside the building? Starter or master? Wait. No, wait. Huh? No, don't, are you buying the Windows 10 edition? Don't buy Windows 10 edition, forehead. Please don't buy. Please just buy Java edition, which just has one version. And it's like £27, so it's actually a little bit cheaper than both of those. Let me give you the exact link. Minecraft.net. God, their site is very slow these days. Games, Minecraft. Get Minecraft. Computer. Yeah, computer, PC, Java edition. £17.95. God, are they really charging that much for Thingy edition? 1 minute, really? PC. Windows 10 edition. How much are they charging for Windows 10 edition? Oh my god, they are charging double. Skin packs, texture packs. Yeah, but you can get those all for free. Oh, no, don't buy that. That's not worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, you can't play between... You can't join... Like, a Windows 10 edition one can't join a Java edition one. Java edition is the oldest version of Minecraft. It's what the game was originally meant to be. And then Bedrock was for, like, consoles, for, like, handheld, that kind of thing. And for, like, if you want to cross-play with, like, Xbox people. But I would highly advise, and plus I think you get Minecraft with Xbox Game Pass, so I wouldn't advise buying it for £30, especially when you could literally buy Minecraft Java Edition, and then buy it again for a friend if you wanted to play with them on Java Edition for the same price as the standard. Or you could buy it for 2 friends if you wanted to buy the bigger edition for, you know, thingy. That's extortion. I didn't realize that Windows 10 Edition was that expensive, to be honest. So I'm trying to plan out. I need 15 blocks of width, basically. And, like, I could dig out here. Problem is, it's, you know, it's space that's actually quite valuable. And realistically, it'd be better down here, where it can be, you know, in the terrain. And it can, you know, you can AFK at both farms. No. To be fair, Java Edition is a very good price. It's essentially one of the world's oldest updated AAA games. It's basically, if you think about Minecraft in its, you know, size and its how long it's been going for, is basically a AAA game. It's not indie anymore. That's a lot of, you get a lot of gameplay for 17 quid, basically, is what I mean to say. But you might be able to get it from, like, a key site. However, I honestly would just buy it from Minecraft.net at this point. I don't think it's worth splitting those hairs. Right, okay. So I'm thinking... I've got the slime farm down there. And if I need to AFK a slime farm, I need to sit, like, around here-ish. I just got 500 FPS for a second there. I need to sit around here-ish. So 15 blocks across... needs to be maximum, like, here. And then, oh boy, okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that would be the width of the thing. And then where's center? It's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, okay. It's 1 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay. So I could, yes, I could embed down into here, this thing. Oh no, it's got to come out this way as well. Whoops, didn't think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's right below this. Does this overhang make that problematic? No, seemingly not. And then, oh, okay. Well, it does need a little bit extra because of the sides, so it needs to be at least 2 wider than that. So there and there. There and 2 further up. 1, 2. Okay. I think that's doable. It's getting a bit close to there. But I want to have a mob farm very close by. And something that's active most of the time would be really, really useful, honestly. Oh, whoops. That's all the wrong buttons. And again. Okay, so where's the lowest point that we need to go to? Go down like here. And this would be the top of it. Can I see whereabouts I'll be going to? Where the fuck? Wait, where's that going up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it is going up to here. Alright, there you go. Slash. Actually, can I, I should have splashed night vision on myself. There we go, now I can see. And then, okay, so where's the center of this? It is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ooh, that's a bit close. Is that correct? No, I think I'm 1 further out. I need to raise. Sorry, I need to redo all of those. I think I'm out of VIP slots, Adam. I'm sorry. I need to change all the points. It's so cheap for everything right now. VIP is like a thing that you can give to people on Twitch, but there's only a certain amount of them that you're allowed per. What's the requirement per? Is it per how many subs you have, or is it how many people that watch? I can't remember. It's one of the two. But I think I'm genuinely out of my like VIP slots at this point. I need to redo them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be correct. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, then I want to go diagonally. Just want to plan out how this might look in this hill and if it's going to obstruct anything if I actually build it here. Yes, but I'm probably just gonna have to refund the points because they're just badly balanced right now. It's way too cheap to get things, and honestly, I don't know. I was never a massive fan of the point system in general. Like, I don't know. I think it's a novelty. It's a novelty. But like, I couldn't really care less about it. Like, I don't spend points on other people's channels. I literally even forget the features there, to be honest. I even have like the auto claim for like BTTV turned on. So it just manages all that stuff for me. Did I see an odd, or was that like a potion effect? I think it was a potion effect, like spiral. Thank you, Odd. Thank you. Okay, so now that's another good point. So these guys will obviously despawn below a certain point. So actually no, because it's 128 blocks, so I could quite literally go all the way down to bedrock and be fine still. Okay, that's good. Right, so where's the center of this? 2, 3, 4. Ugh, annoyingly there. Okay, that, and then here, right? Yes, there we go. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Thank you, Odd. Really appreciate that. It's a good way to get all your points. Oh, hello, Lava. How you doing? See, this is what I mean by it's too cheap to get those things. This quite literally, I think, needs to go down to... Oh, whoops, forgot about that. Here. Jesus Christ. VA. Beep, 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 beep. Right, there you go. That would be the core of this mob farm. 50k to go. See what I mean? You see what I mean? Jesus Christ. Like, it's a cool system, but eh. You know. Right, if I just have a quick look, how would that be? Is that obstructing anything? You know what? I think I'm actually pretty set for that. You know what? Cool. I basically just want everything to be able to be, like, if I need, you know, slime, I don't want to have to AFK separately for that. I kind of want to be able to sit in one general area in my area, and then have it AFK everything that I need, basically. That would be super duper useful. Right, so here. Down we go. Think there. Correct? Not correct? Confusion? Oh no, it's one too far. Oh no. That's not what I meant to do. Whoopsie daisies. And then setter, I think. Yep. We're good now. Cool. But yeah, I just want to plan out. I'm not going to be like building, I don't think, anything. I might maybe trial a couple, like, I need to figure out my color palette, my block palette. That's going to be interesting. I actually have no clue what I really fancy building, really, in terms of just general block palette. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking, like, no, because I was going to say stone and dark oak, but that's the problem. I always go for stone and dark oak. I need to not just keep doing that constantly. Like, I remember my acacia building, because obviously this whole season is kind of just mostly inspired by season 3, which, rest in peace, its poor soul, does not exist for some reason. So yeah. Rest in peace season 3 though, Jesus. It's really annoying, but we don't have that. I wish there was a way of doing this a little bit more efficiently, but I don't really think there is. Goddamn diagonal corners. Sorry, this is the most entertaining thing, going up and down here, but we be planning, and my brain is kind of melted from the whole Mojang fucking me over kind of thing. Ah. But yes, I do need to plan out mob farm space, basically. That's the most important thing to me right now. Mainly because I will be digging out a crap ton of stuff. And just to know what I'm digging out in advance is quite useful. Like, I've done it before where I've dug out very large areas and then realized, oh shit, that's completely not where it should be. And it actually gets very much in the way of other buildings around it. I now have to basically, like, build accounting for that giant, like, freaking tumor that's now stuck in my area. So that's nice. Can't fucking believe it. Sorry, I'm still not gobsmacked, but contemplating my options for Mojang's updates. Like, I'm really glad though, putting a more positive spin on things, the copper is basically just used as a building block. That's all it's really used for. It's not used for like tools, it's not used for armor, it's not used for anything like that. And honestly, that kind of makes it bearable. Because it isn't a particular, it's not a necessity. It's a nice to have kind of thing. And I can live with not having nice to haves, you know? It's mostly the building blocks that, like, you know, like stuff like vegetation that I would really like. Like, candles is cool. I mean, I think I'll be using them sparingly. Pardon me. But I don't know. I don't think I won't be using them to light like a lot of stuff up. I presume candles don't emit a lot of light. I presume they're more like a redstone torch kind of deal. Oh, whoops. Get all this stuff. Now I need to figure out where I want to have a storage area. That'll be another good thing to do. Oh, they're like sea pickles. Oh, okay, so you can combine like a bunch of them in one spot and they get brighter. That's cool. And this, let's just smooth that out slightly. Doesn't look too out of place. No, it will, but it'll be fine once the grass grows back in. Okay. So I also need to plan, like, I'm thinking, God, I might actually build a jungle wood for once. That's a commitment to a color palette right there. Warm, tropical, bamboo. I wish they added bamboo blocks. Why do they only add bamboo? If they made like bamboo furniture and bamboo blocks, ooh, that'd be cool. Bamboo stairs. Bamboo stairs would be cool because that'd be like a really nice like texture for like huts, like for hut roofs or something. But here we are, I guess. So yeah, okay, brain. This is gonna be the way up to the main area. I do need to figure out, I love how I got rid of that. I need to put it back on. That's the main up and down. How do I want to do this? Because we're going to obviously an elevator of some description. Probably just a watch elevator because it's the easiest to do. So... You know, one thing that I really miss is having to make like slime block elevators. And like using mine carts. I miss that. Just water elevators are so like good now. Actually, it'd be cool, like a makeshift like roller coaster on my island. That'd be horrible to make, but like very cool. Okay, so my brain says, let's make this 3 wide, which actually makes building a little bit easier. Let's make it 3 wide to the left. Drop down. And then this actually needs to be raised slightly because that's way too low down. Thank you. And have like a central room in the middle because I don't like everything to be claustrophobic. And then actually I'm gonna widen this because now it can be. Don't fall. No! Oh crap! There's a fucking annoyance with that menu. I swear to God, Mojang. It's way too easy to set yourself into adventure mode. I'm trying to use it. I'm trying to, you know, embrace the new stuff. But it's literally killing me. Creative, thank you. Whoa. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Biker boys, oh boy. Literally. Biker, oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna make this quite deep. Then, oh, okay. So the front of this building is, no, actually, because the front, we don't want to have this like very visible. So actually the inner block would be here. I think, right? Would that make sense? I should just use F3 and N because F3 and N just converts you between spectator and creative. That would be a smart way of doing things, and we don't do that around here. Okay, so if they came up here, yeah, they would stick out into the overhang. I kind of want them more flush with the overhang. So actually, yeah, no, this is going to have to be swapped out and kind of moved and jiggled around a little bit. I think it's good to kind of build with like a backbone of your island or like of your area in mind. So actually I'm gonna nudge this all back a bit. Nope, that's set stone. Scuffed volcano assembled. Ooh. Zoom. Oh, okay. I like the use of the tool. That's cool though. I like the smoke coming out the top. That works. Oh, these poor mushrooms. The poor mushrooms. Oh. For scale? Is this gonna be the scale of it? Oh, I thought you were gonna go like big. Like high. Like maybe not quite that high. Maybe like this high. Like what's this height wise? Brain, like 150 blocks, like up to Y50. Like in like a big like sloping one. And you could call it Voo Suwu Views. We don't talk about it. We don't. We just don't. This isn't a thing that we converse about. We don't bring it up. No, it's murdered uwu. That's what it is. It's like yikes level of yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm trying to think of my color palette. Pompoi. What do we reckon? Like, it'd be nice to use jungle wood, but jungle wood is jungle wood, and it's disgusting. Let's be honest. Does it look any better with like these days? That looks quite nice, if not a little bit too bitty. Jungle planks look. Like, I both want it to mix into a stone wall and also not at the same time. I'm really tempted to use acacia. Because early game, acacia would actually be easy. I literally just need to boat over to the acacia biome, nab some saplings, bring them back. It would be easier than probably like bulk smelting a crap ton of stone, which I would probably end up using just to make stone bricks. And stone bricks I do want to use, but more sparingly than as like a main structure to anything. But acacia, maybe acacia and jungle wood, is that like, that's a combination that people would like hang me for. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't like that. I mean, I could just go oak. I feel like I rarely use oak at this point. What did I use for season 3? Hold up. Let me have a look, because that base I actually really liked. It had good contrast. This is the Jake doesn't know what to do, so he's just going to rebuild past freaking builds. Miscellaneous, season 3, dragon fight.
I do that all the time.
Hello, Holly. Okay, I used birch and jungle. But I had faithful as a texture pack. So the acacia had a much more like profound grain to it. I don't think I want to use birch. Oh, it contrasts so well though. It fits the palette. But it's too much. It doesn't like if you put birch down like up here, it's too much. I should have 2 separate build styles maybe. Like birch would make sense down by the water where there's sand and there's similar colors. But I need something more green, something warmer. I probably just do need to use jungle. But I normally build with wood. Like wood, like, you know, logs for the edges. I've heard that's quite strong. What could we use? What could we use? What could we use? Don't really want to use cobble. Could use cobble. Don't really want to. The cracked stone brick is a pain in the arse, if I remember correctly, to make. Don't want to use concrete. Could use terracotta, but cyan isn't the nicest thing to use in the world, and it doesn't have any texture either. It's funny because when you scroll down the list, you think, wow, look at all these blocks, and you go, but how many of them could you actually build your designs with? Yellow brick. Closest you to yellow brick is either like coral blocks or hay bales. You broke. What did you do? Can I switch to that? What did you do? What's broken? Oh! Oh! Oh. Ah. Huh. You might need to redo it and actually remove the campfires. Odd. I don't... I'm guessing the smoke effect doesn't take very well to being deleted by World Edit. That's my guess. You already tried? Oh, shit. Oh, don't worry, Adam. I'll be here when you get back. Oh, pardon me. You might need to Google that, because I am not going to be of much use for that particular problem. Yeah, that's very fun. Have fun with that, Odd. Bye. Be seeing ya. Basalt is too much. So again, I'll be back when I'll still be here when you get back. Go chill. Go do your thing. And don't worry about it. Don't worry. You know what I could use? I could use I rarely use andesite in builds. Not enough of it. Do I have connected textures for this? No. It's a bit repetitive a texture. Oh, I'm so between a rock and a hard place as to my building theme. Let's build out of ancient debris and netherite. No. Okay. Sorry, my brain is giving in right now today. Today clearly isn't a let's be productive and build things day. I'm thinking, okay, no, okay, let's lock in some things. I know that I want to build with acacia. It's easy, it's sustainable, it makes a lot of sense. I can cap off the end thing, especially now we have acacia, like the bark ones, the bark blocks. Those are very useful. They work good as struts. You can combine them with other things. The only thing that they don't have is an equivalent. So, for instance, you can use dark oak logs, and you can use like a dark oak stair to like turn the thing upwards to make it feel more rounded. But we could just use, for instance, stone like stairs or something. Even like andesite stairs. Like if we were to pair some andesite with some acacia. It's a bit much. Stairs. What else is your choices? You've got regular stone brick, which I think matches the texture, like the color more. You have regular andesite, which I think is a bit too white. Yeah, it's a bit too bright and light for that palette. And you have mossy. Mossy is nice, but I think it's too much for this. Like in moderation, it could look cool. But yeah, I'm thinking acacia logs. And then, I don't know, like combining them with other stuff for buildings. And okay, so I'm thinking that there, and then I want to have it. Do we want to go 3 deep? How chunky do you want to go for these? Or do we go 2 by 2? I'm thinking 2 by 2 because these are going to be very tall elevators, and if I make them too large, they're going to be a bit of a pain to make. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, my brain is definitely not functioning today. So this is floor level. You've got the outside of that, and then I'm thinking 3 deep. No, I'm not doing 3 deep. I'm doing 2 deep, aren't I? Yes, I said 2 deep earlier. We're gonna stick to 2 deep. Oh yeah, it's a good point. You're not gonna see that, are you? You're gonna see these, because that's gonna be on the outside. And then I need to go down there. So 2 blocks in, and then 1 to the left. Okay. 1, 2, here. Replace stone with air. Oh boy, okay, right, time for some night vision. Replace dirt with air. Replace gravel with air. And, no, we'll just bash out the coal. Okay, so then these guys get to come down. So we're going to go up on the left, down on the right. And then I want a space in the middle that's kind of going to act as a general thing. And I'm also thinking at the back, we can have like item elevators. So I don't know if we're going to need that back one because it is going to be probably hidden. And then I'm going to grab this and go all the way to the bottom here and set. Thank you. Basically, we have a lot of terrain manipulation and stuff to do. in the short of everything, that's pretty much what's gonna happen. We have a lot of like stuff to work on. So you're gonna go up. You can hop out. Actually, you know what? Because you're probably gonna only go. I'm not. You know what? No, I'm not gonna build up there. I'm gonna have it so you can go around. So this instead can stop. And if you want to come out the elevator, you can go there. And this stuff can continue upwards. And then, right, okay, so here. Any luck on fixing the thing, by the way, Odd? Grab that there, and go all the way to the bottom. Oh, crap. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay, good. That's, oh god, spam the right click button. But yeah, I need to save as much like logs as I can on this as possible, to be honest, because it's gonna get expensive. So yeah, essentially you can walk in here, and actually I might have it at the front. I mean, we could just use the middle as, yeah. Actually, that would make life easier because then I wouldn't have to dig out like a weird cross or anything. If I can I world edit this without it doing them weirdly. Set acacia log. Hey, good stuff. Hard into. There we go. And then I am thinking, you know what? No, I think it would look nicer. This would be like glass up the center. And then at the back, we have like a little, like a slightly backed one. And this will be for, yeah, this will all go up to our storage, which will probably be in like here somewhere. Yes. And that's going to need slime. That's going to need, okay, so that's going to need a couple things. That's going to need the output for our slime farm, which is going to be separate to the output for the mob farm, because the mob farm is going to be ridiculous. You need to go to sleep, a restart might fix. Let's hope, hey. Let's hope that you haven't, like, got an eternal, like, column. Well, at least we know now for the future. Don't place down campfires and delete them with world edits. Because otherwise they're going to be a bad time. Oh, crap, I didn't even set Sekish log. But yeah. So if I honestly expected this to be a bit more of an interesting stream. Well, I guess it turned out interesting just to a degree that I wasn't hoping for. I feel like I've kind of just been rather boring after trying to brainstorm how I'm gonna launch this server right next to Mojang breaking everything. But that be the way it is. I mean, fun. I don't know. I just sometimes I feel like definitely some are more entertaining than others, and I try and strive for all of them to be as entertaining as the most entertaining ones. So when they're not massively entertaining, it's kind of a, you know, kick in the teeth. Oh. I'm trying to think of the mob farm or any other farms we're gonna have down here. Like, oh yeah, the mine. So we're going to need one for slime farm, one for mob farm, and one for the mine, which is going to be further down. Actually, speaking of which, kind of need to grab this and take this all the way down. Actually, you know what? We can go all the way to the other side. And this needs to go down to Y11. Down we go. $30, $25, $20, $17, $12. Thank you. Ooh, whoopsie daisies. Oh, interesting. Did I press like a button that... Oh, okay. Weird. Ah, so many things. Right then. Okay. So, okay. You know, I'm not going to bother placing in all those logs, but we know the gist at this point. We all come down here, and then, yeah, so there needs to be 3 rows. So you can have 1, 2, and then 1, like, submerged. So this needs to be at least 3 deep. And, oh, this could be the central cluster for all of our beacons, too. If you put the beacons under here, they could literally just go across with water, and then they can go up through the water, right? That should work. Because I always have a problem with where the hell do you put beacons, you know? And this is quite good, because that means the beacons go up straight through the middle of most of the most of the terrain. So they're not going to look really, like, you know, obtrusive. I don't like when beacons are just all over the place. So we have 1 thing there, 1 there, and 1 there. They can all go up. The mining one will be this middle one. And then obviously the other stuff will have to come in. So I think I can build all 3 next to each other. I'm actually tempted to have 2 of them for the mob. The mob farm I might do my old system for mob farm loot, which would be to split all of them individually. More expensive, but arguably a bit easier to manage. But this is only 1 of these farms. That's a good point. I can't really squeeze 4 of them in here, as I don't think that's possible, because that would come out to here. It come out to here. Can it? Can it? That's a question that I shouldn't ask, but I'm going to. So the central piece is there, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the width of the platforms, right? Actually, so this is going to need to like go out a little bit more on like each of these, so that's fine. That would be 6, then 7. And then you need at least 2 blocks in between them, realistically. That would be okay. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I was to build them 2 like across from each other, that's how that would look. Oh no, no, ignore me, I'm stupid. So if you wanted to build 4 of them, you would actually need to have 3 blocks in the middle. So this all gets pushed back 1 further. I hope this kind of planning is interesting to someone. It's nice for me to do it because it gives me a bit more clarity on what my plans are. And also kind of, I guess if I did this more often, it would mean that I don't bite off as much at the start of a season in a really stupid way. And then, right, so there's other one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Oh, I don't. Right. Give me a. Is that doable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the problem is that you would then need 1, 2 blocks out here, which I'm pretty sure. Oh my god! It literally just intersects with this. So if I had a wall here, which is what the plan is, this would get in the way. If I moved the whole thing over, it would have to move over 2 blocks, correct? Yes, it would have to move over 2 blocks, which would push this further out. Basically, I'm trying to cram as much stuff into as small of a space as possible. And yeah, that's not going to go perfectly, obviously. Like, this is the centerpiece of all these. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's where it'd extend out to. Which is in an overhang, so that kind of works still. It's not going to go any higher, it's just going to go lower. I'm trying to think if there's a more efficient way of me doing this. I mean, why am I building it like that? So what's the width that I have for this, basically? So if I wanted to go perfectly from edge to edge, I would have here. So you need 2 blocks on the edge. So whatever it is, minus 4. So this needs to come back. Oopsie daisies. This needs to be a wall. So this is a dead end. Okay. So here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 27. So that would actually mean we have a 23 block wide main surface. That means we get to block off that wall. Okay, so what would that look like? / server creative. Okay, so where's my, because this is my pre-existing farm design. This is basically, this was 9 of these platforms that go, like, I think they're 15 platforms tall, and there's 9 of them all together, and they all basically for spawning mobs. That works. So my plan would be, we need one that's, what did I say? It was 27, so it's actually, my brain is really not working at this point. 23 blocks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need to do 11 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and then we have +2 extra. Should be stopping there. I'm doing this as like, how economical can I make this kind of like decent sized mob farm while all being in my base at the same time. So obviously water can only flow plus the drop down 7 blocks, no, 8 blocks plus the drop down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remove that. So you need 3 blocks on the top. Okay. So that would give us something like this. I just want to make sure all this is working, like, or will work before I can build all of this. Don't know why I chose to build this out of iron. Whatever. It's basically just a modified version of a thing that I built like a million times already. But the thing about this one, it doesn't need to be as large as the 9 platform one and as tall as that. I don't know how many platforms I'll be able to cram in because technically this won't allow as many platforms height-wise. We'll have to see about that. And actually I should, you know, I'll replace all these with slabs after because that's a better way of building this. And I will be building it with slabs because that's the cheapest. And I think it actually allows you to get a couple extra layers in. Also, what frame rate do I get in here? I get 700 FPS, by the way, in our creative flat world. Love that. Right, okay, so if I put a water bucket in the middle, that should stop nice and neatly at the edge. Good stuff. Okay, it does. So, I know I have the design already pre-made somewhere. The question is, where is it? Is it over this side? No, that's Odd's one. Where the heck did I have mine? I swear I had it already built out in in this world somewhere. Oh, it's here. It's here. It's this one. Dunk, 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 dunk. So we need to do that basically, which is facing up, observer, with a dispenser, with a water bucket in it. Okay. Dispenser is at the top, correct? It's dispensing down. Yes. Okay. So, oh yeah, I forgot how awkward these were to place. You need to go that, then place it like that. So unnecessary. Right, okay, and then you'd want a dispenser like that. With a water bucket in the middle and a button on the top, which turns that on and off. That pulses a redstone signal, turns that off, does that. Cool. Yeah, this is a quite simple. It's actually one of the cheapest mob farms that you can make in Minecraft these days. And then it's re-repeatable. So for instance, now I can do another dispenser below it that gets activated by the observer when it gets triggered. And then this one looks up into, oopsie daisies. There you go. Whoops, there you go. And you would have another platform below this. The only thing is, these are, yes, these are 2 blocks tall. Now, the only issue is you don't want to have mobs hitting their heads on these blocks, which they will do in a 2-tier system like this, which is why you generally just want to make more flat platforms. And plus, water drains quicker off of flat platforms, so it's quicker actually. I mean, surely this should be fairly easy to make. Like, all I would have to do, really, is grab, instead of putting a dispenser directly there, you'd put a observer. Like, I can test this, because if I go and click this, it should dispense water below. Yes, it does. And if I do that again, there is the water. Good. What I want to do real quick, oh boy, grab this. There you go. And then here and here. Pause 2. And I want to grab like there-ish. Should work. Copy. And then I want to go like here, right? Oh, no, I think that was a bit out of whack. Is that... Yes, that's 3 in height. Obviously, now I want to go and go pos 1. Did I do 1 slash? Whatever. And then over here... / replace iron block with stone slab. Is it going to do it the right way around? No, it's going to do them the wrong way around. How do you like what's the code for an upside down like slab? Because I do need to do... It would be just so much easier to do that with world edit. Like, because wouldn't it be... It would be a variable, wouldn't it? Stone slab, top. Would it be... Oh boy, okay. To and from, invalid, valuable, variable. Does not match a valid block. Acceptable values are any pattern. World edit top slab. Thank you. What's it gonna be? Type equals top. Oh, right. Okay. That type equals top. Would help if I put a and square bracket. Thank you. So now they shouldn't hit their head, hopefully, TM. Let's test it. Why not? Egg. Let's get some skeletons. Spooky Scoopy? No. Husk, pig, pillager. Can I have a skeleton? Thank you. That's a skeleton horse. It's one of those days today, skeleton. Wait, what? Oh. Huh? They shouldn't burn. They have a block above them. And these aren't classed as opaque anymore. So they shouldn't be... Right then, let's try creepers. I mean, we won't have that problem when we're finished with this, but... I'm more interested about what it will be if you do them up there. Right, okay. Will you guys all drift off without too much trouble? Yes, look, there you go. So you want them all to get pushed off the edge, which they do. Good, okay. So this does allocate us some more surface area, which is nice. And if you want to be pedantic, you can seal this off, which you won't have a problem with, but... Okay, that should work then. So that literally will give us the space that we need and nothing more. Cool. And that is still a decent bit more spawn space than had we just done, because it's that versus that. Like, that is a decent amount more space. Because obviously it gets exponentially more as you go outwards. Okay. So we can make that. That's doable. It does require 1 extra observer, and instead we get a layer in every... How many blocks? 1... there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And obviously accounting for, like, 3 blocks at the base of this, which would be at Y level. So it would be 8 all the way up to thingy. So 8 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And what height are we going up to? We're going up to 113, wasn't it? So, but it's not actually 113, it's lower than that. So let's call it 110. No results found. That's useful. Basically, we have a fair bit. I think we can fit like 20 layers? That's pretty good actually. If we can fit 20 layers in that amount of room. That's interesting then, because I swear, no, because it is 1 block higher, because normally in this kind of farm, you'd have a block here. Whereas in this, obviously, you have 3 tall to allow them to not hit their heads here. Okay, so that's the farm design we're going for. That's nice to know. And that's obviously the walls on either side. Right. Dunk. So yes, this actually then is quite unnecessary what I've done. So instead now, that's the outside, so it should be starting here. And then we're going diagonal. Oh, hello. There you go. So, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus center, so it should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then plus your 2 drop blocks at the sides. Plus 2 drop blocks at the side. Cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which is way better actually, because that gives me more room in here to work around with. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 2 blocks. Thanking you. Okay, that's actually quite efficient in space, like space usage. Cool. And actual platforms would be there. And these would actually be 3 wide on the outside, so it would be more like this. Which gives ample room for things to drop off the edge. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that though. That's good. So we get both a slime farm, which is really easy to do, and we get a mob farm all in one go. Now, oh, that's okay. So I know that I can fit this in here. I do want to, you know what, let's finish this off. I do just want to, you know, obviously have a reference, because I will be like referencing everything I built on planning for where I'm going to put things. And then I want to do the same on this side. Okay, and then bash out the middle. Cool. Oh, engineers. Only when you stream. Only when you stream do you get engineers, I swear. God, I wish there was like a creative Instamine. It'd be quite useful. Okay. Right, what kind of room does that leave me? Oh, that's so much better than before. Excellent. That means we don't have like any exposed bits. Nope, that's nice and neat. Cool. Okay. Stuff. And then this is all now like completely excessive. Like that's unnecessary how much I've dug out further. But that's nice though, because it means that the terrain, I don't have to smooth this or anything, which is quite cool. So, another thing that I have to think about is iron. Do I want an iron farm? And if I do want one, it's best off being around here. Because this is, you're going to want it near spawn chunks, so it's always active. So technically, if I go F3 and G, it's 8 by 8, correct? I think, for spawn chunks. Spawn chunks. Loaded size 16 by 16. Okay, so it's 8 radius. Entities only active if all chunks in an area of 5 by 5 chunks around them are loaded, limiting their activities to an effective area of 12 by 12 chunks. Okay, so 6. We have 6 chunks then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could build something in here basically. Or in this one, actually. That would probably make just about as much sense. So this chunk here is Iron Farm chunk. What am I pressing? My brain has just turned absolutely into mush. Can I get some iron blocks? And I will have to build this. I'll build this diagonally or like on its side, maybe. So like this one and this one. Just doing that so I know that they're kind of like linked together. So these two chunks are going to be iron farm chunks, I reckon. Because we don't want it to really be... We want it to be active all the time because iron farms can be active all the time. So there's no reason not to have them. Okay. What time is it? Thank you, Watch, for not showing me the time. Wow, it's 11:37. Okay. Right. Plan's basically made at this point. Like, I still have a fair bit to process, but I need to kind of just... I need to chill and think about, like, Mojang and changing all this shit. That's very irritating, not gonna lie. But that's the way it is, I guess. I also... I'm tempted to bring back the boat. Like, I need to make sure that I have the schematics somewhere, but I'm tempted to bring back the boat. Also, I swear, wasn't... Oh no, I think that season 3 was also... No, season 3 was also the one with the boat on it that I finished. Whoops. Okay, that's very not useful too. Because that's the one I don't have anymore. Cool. Hey Corey, welcome to the stream. Got a question? Go for it. Shoot, shoot. So it's appropriate. And how you doing? If you have time to stick around. Oh yeah, this is... Why the hell is this still happening in here? Will update if I have a torch. Nope. Absolutely pitch black. I mean, it shouldn't be... Well, I guess it doesn't... Yeah, it isn't direct sunlight, I guess. Right there. I mean, this is going to go all the way up to the top, presumably, so I may as well bash through this. Donk. Whoa, wait. Oh, whoops, I slashed to the wrong one. There. Oh, my brain. Ah, I need to end soon. You wanting to buy a Minecraft account, but what if you have a Microsoft account, but you want to play modded? It's more the question of, are you wanting to buy Java Edition, or are you wanting to buy Windows 10 Edition? Windows 10 Edition, you can't really mod. Java Edition is where modding is. And your Microsoft account doesn't, like, link as such. You want to buy Java Edition. Okay, it doesn't matter about your Microsoft account then. That doesn't even come into the equation. You just buy, you use a Mojang account. You can't make a Minecraft account anymore? Well, I mean, you could just download the Java launcher and then sign in with Microsoft instead, presumably. And then you need to just buy Minecraft through theirs, I presume? Question mark? Let me have a look. Freaking password signed me out. Is that correct? Thank you. Is they fully migrated to it now? Yes, okay, so basically you just download the Minecraft Java launcher, sign into your Microsoft account, and then you buy the game there. I can screen share real quick. There you go. So like you grab the Minecraft Java launcher, and then you just sign in with your Microsoft account, and you can just buy or play the demo of Java Edition. And then you can still you could still use CurseForge. You can still use like your Minecraft packs. You just have to sign in with your Microsoft account instead. So the same info to log into a mod pack launcher. There is no mod pack launcher. As if you're talking about Curse doesn't use Windows. Like you sign into Java Edition with whatever account you use for Java Edition. So if you have a Microsoft account, you sign in with Microsoft, or you sign with, if you're on an older account like I am, I just use the old one. But there is no trouble. Just I would just buy it through the Java Edition launcher. You can just go buy now. There you go. You already own Java Edition on the account, so it's just because I'm signed into my current account. You can switch this, to this account to play, or buy a new copy for the current active account. Like Technic just signs in to the Minecraft launcher. So yes. basically, if you're using a Microsoft or a Mojang account, it doesn't matter. It's just as long as you own a key to, as long as you own Java Edition. That's all that actually matters. I personally can only say so much because I don't have I don't have Java Edition on Microsoft. I've had it for 10 years from Mojang. So, you know, only so much like off my own head I can say. But yes, okay. I'm very warm because it's very toasty here. It's currently actually it's not that warm. It's 24.5 in here, but it still feels very warm. I think it's actually colder over there where the thing is. But I'll plan out some more stuff and we will continue ahead with where we were going. I'm not gonna swap out from the current plans that we had anyway. Even if Mojang tries to derail it, we're not gonna let them do that. God damn it. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm really sorry for it being like kind of a mess. Hopefully once like we get to everything being like smooth and clean again, we should be all good, but we'll find out. We'll see. But until then, let me do that. There you go. I shall see you guys next time. Bye, guys.